Hey everybody, welcome back to the pseudo series, if it's gonna continue, with some more Wargame with Dragon, and obviously USA pre-1980, as it was probably mentioned in the title or thumbnail or something. Yeah, let's quickly build a deck, and then let's try to find a rank game. So, alright, logistics. Not really bad, you don't really lose much, you lose the Humvee CV, which is okay. You lose the Hemd, but you sort of a ground-based transport at least. I gotta say, when it comes to US logistics, I was never a fan of their choices. 15 points is too cheap for me, or rather, the issue is that these are still pretty slow, right? And it's also tilted, as you can see. Why are just okay? I'm sorry, I'm going off the rails here, but why are so many units just tilted, right? This thing tilted, M35 tilted, right? Is the M60 tilted? Doesn't look tilted. This also doesn't look tilted. This seems to be why are some of these units tilted, please? Anyway, telecom is fine. Yeah, one of the nice things about playing 1980s, or one of the very few, honestly the only nice thing, is the extra activation points. You can pretty easily fill up the whole logistics tab. The infantry though, ugh. We do not get the Humvee, which means that allied riflemen are heliborn only, which means I will probably not take them. We do not get the A3 version of the Gavin, so one armor only. Obviously, we get no 90s infantry with 84s. I may or may not have triggered some Warno players here. Delta Force with Carl Gustav, but also only in helicopters, but I guess for like sneaky breaky stuff, they might be alright. I think our infantry tab is gonna look like this. Red Eye, obviously useless. Marines, they have a very good MG actually. Pretty good MG. Maybe not very good, but pretty good. But for 25 points with just a basic claw, doesn't cut it. Now, I want to try out. Our artillery options honestly pretty decent. Only the M109 A2 is probably not that great, but I want to try out some basic M109 spam. As long as you don't get nuclear winter and maybe highway, we should be fine because it like a bit of range, a good bit of range. But M109 spam, don't underestimate it. Now, anti-air is pretty dire too. Also, given the fact that we don't have stingers, not even the A version. These are granted, the iHog is honestly pretty decent. I definitely prefer it over the book. It's 10 points cheaper for, I think, basically the same missiles, which is nice. Chaparrals might be a bit underrated. For 40 points, fun forget, decent range and 6 HE. Sure, the accuracy is but as long as you don't rely on like a single one doing a lot of work, I think for 40 points it's actually a pretty decent piece. Tanks. We get the Abrams, which we will need 2 cards of. The M60s are not very good. Just the best M60 is not available, and it's a super M60. This one does have medium optics, but this is essentially a Leopard 1 for 10 Leopard 1A4 for 10 points more. You gain 1 AP, 2 front armor. I think it has 12 AP. I don't probably maybe a bit of accuracy. I'm not sure if it's worth it because for 15 points more, then we can just buy an M1 Abrams, which has the same gun but better and a lot more armor and better speed as well. I am, however, putting in the MT70 because it's fun. You could also go for a Starship instead. It still has the same autocannon, at least this one. Still has 5 HE, only 8 RPM. But they're also so slow, I don't think it's good. And then I'm gonna see if I can try to fit this one in. Not too bad for 20 points, honestly. Recon Cobra, I wouldn't say it's a must, but definitely nice to have. Rangers, we will need those. ACAF is good. I think I'm gonna run ACAF. We could run this, but I'm just... It runs out of ammo very quickly, honestly. Navy SEALs, I think I wanna see if I can take a card to make it work purely for town fighting, because assault engineers with their 5 HP, they can easily struggle, especially against like APC spam or something. Having something with like crazy high DPS and 10 HP is gonna be nice. I do want to meme around with Ontos. I do want the CS. I was never a fan of Suppose. Especially especially not the 1 armor one. Nick really likes the tier 55s or tier 62, and probably also this. You can definitely, with a lot of micro, well, not necessarily a lot, but a good amount of micro, make these flame tanks work quite well. And you know what? I just talked myself into using it. Unlike the tier 55 or tier 62, it doesn't have any kinetic gun though, so that is an issue. Can't even defend itself against APCs or something, so that's something you have to keep in mind. I would also like... Now this is interesting. I think in this scenario I actually prefer the M901 because... Not because of the amount of ammo, but because of a salvo. It can, as you can see on the model, and you can also see by reload time, it's typically 5 seconds times the amount of missiles that are in one salvo. But it is in one salvo. In this case, 2. And having 2 is so much better than having 1. Like, the difference between 2 and 3 and 4, not so big, but between 2 and 1, massive. Just like with armor, right? That's why I think I would like to... let's do it like this. Maybe we'll have to cut something here. So we might not be able to get 5 planes. Sea Cobra is probably the only thing we really want here. Like for 10 points to get 4 more toes, I think that is actually worth it. Although we do lose the shark, whatever. Not shark. That's not a shark. It's more like, what is this supposed to be? Like, is it a dinosaur, a dog, some kind of beast? Or is it supposed to be a shark? I think very often those are supposed to be shark. Look at this dude. Anyway, this looks like a shark. Like very these teeth just don't look that sharp to me. Anyway. Or pointy, rather. Planes. Now here we actually have some good choices. I think Tomcat 1 might be a must. Aeagle is good. Thunderbolt is great. Prowler is amazing. And we are lacking activation points. We need 3 activation points. Alright, well, 1 Ontas had to go. CS is very good for base defense. We need that because we don't have the Vulcan here. Now, given that armor is probably our biggest issue, I think we want another anti-tank plane, in which case, I think there's only one real option. That's the Aardvark. Again, we could go with this. I mean, you do get 3, admittedly. Like, the payload isn't great, but you do get 3 per card, which is kind of nice, honestly. And it is a multi-roll as well. You know what? Just to give it a try, let's use the Fighting Falcon, shall we? It's certainly not the best plan. It could probably be a bit cheaper, but it is 3 per card. That is quite nice. Only aim 9Js, and we're not upweighting it, but it's still a Vulcan as well, with decent turn radius and all that. I think in general I'd probably be better off with the Aardvark. It also has better survivability. But let's give the Fighting Falcon a try, shall we? Alright, that's going to be our deck. And I'll see you in just a second once we find a game. And we got a game against a private. Now that's unfortunate. If this turns out to be like a 10-minute game, I will just add another one after this, assuming I can find one. I mean, I've been searching for 10 minutes, which is a bit surprising. Ranked here seems more live than in Warno, without trying to throw shade or anything. Like, more live than typically, even. Like, with 1,300 players online, I don't even know, man. I don't just know Wargame, where all these players came from, man. Not complaining. We're playing against Blue 4 as well, since we have the red color. Not really huge intel, but, you know, it's always worth pointing out, at the very least, for players who aren't aware of that. It's a good bit of information that you can sometimes get before the game has even started. Now... We aren't really... Oh, it's the same map as last time. So what is our strength? Well, potentially our airplay can be quite strong. So I think we should try to... I think it's easier to keep line of sight on units in Delta, so let's focus on Delta. Let's see what we can do with the Chinook on the flank. For the right side, let's get like some ACAFs. Ontos? Get like So on those, alright, that should be enough. For mid, Abram says, Rifleman says, Chaparral says, that's not a Chaparral, that's a Chaparral. That's already all. Yeah, we have Recon. It's very simple opener. It's gonna be fine. Alright. I'm just gonna pause the recording here. I haven't heard anything back from my opponents, so I'll see you in a second when the game begins, or well, if they're just, I don't know, disconnected and nothing is happening. We'll see. Alright, we back. Let's go. Oh, I almost forgot there's no... I think this is the first time where the closest, also infantry CV on the opponent's side. 2 infantry CV splitters presumably. First time I almost got caught out. Thinking, oh, pre-order deployment, pre-order deployment, a deployment order thingamabobs, which of course Wargame doesn't have. Almost fell into the trap of thinking, you know, I wouldn't have to do anything in the opener. I also don't even have to buy a supply truck for the Chaparrals because they have 12 missiles in this game. How nice is that? Okay, I'm gonna shut up about war now. Then again, my deck has more or less the same amount of Humvees and 84s as the US 3rd Armored in War. No. Alright, I'm gonna shut up for real now about this. Alright, let's see what we're up against. But so far, nothing. Private doesn't have... Private can really mean as either someone who, you know, actually kind of knows what they're doing, but, you know, just kind of, and then it might just be someone who basically doesn't know at all what they're doing. And I hope it's at least a former one. Ideally, it's just someone who actually just hasn't played ranked in ages and just happens to come back into ranked. They're actually pretty decent. Okay, that's Israel. They have Israel in their name. What is that? There's a bunch of Merkavas. Oh no, rip those Sananim. That's a... Oh my god, that's an Oshkosh. Ah, that is... yeah. I'm just gonna try to end this quick and get another game in, I think. By the looks of it. I don't want to jinx it and then just suddenly get caught out by hubris and whatnot. An attack move just in case. Come on, Chaparral. Come on, Tomcat. Oh, Chaparral hit once. Tomcat didn't. Well, still though. Wait, Evac Winchester also used all of its A9s? Never mind. I didn't notice that. I don't know what last time I've seen Evac Winchester on a freaking ASF though. Well, let's see if we can get TB into here, I suppose. Let's get a tank CV for that. Hobbit, it's... yeah, that's the pivots. Get you all on the edge here. Tank CV. Voice crack, sorry, voice reveal. And turning off the... okay, no, I should shut up. But I guess I owe you what I was gonna say. That, you know, turning off the MG actually has an impact here because MGs and assault rifles don't have the same range as they do, just like they do in Wargame for some reason. But yeah, let's not turn this into a like assault video. I still enjoy Wargame, right? It's not like I absolutely despise it or something. Just perplexed by some decisions. Let's put it that way. Oh, Razzmann got destroyed. I presume there's something like a tank in there. I didn't pay attention. Oh no, it's just a doorman. It should have bought a mortar. Who do you want us to transport? But yeah, this is very much... they're not even pushing here, right? This is very much the case of someone who more or less doesn't really know exactly what they're doing, or they're just not used to, you know, multiplayer or conquest or 1 versus 1 or something. Also should... Actually, I should be out of range of the Dorbans, right? Just barely? Yeah, just barely. If they're in the bush here. No, not necessarily. Plus, I don't even spot them from this range because I have no recon up there. Eyes on them. Oh, you're not even damaged. It's gonna take... Not, well, now with 3 shots at least. Is it the HE bomber? No, it's a napalm bomber. I think there's also an HE Kiffy, right? With a 23 HE bomb. Gotta be careful about that. Maybe we can just fire position those Dorbans as well. God damn it, those 3 MGs if you don't. Right at 10 front armor. It could be an 8 CV. It is. Let's get our cluster planes ready. I'm sorry for pseudo-bullying, but I don't really see the point in like trying to intentionally play bad. Just, you know, for the sake of having the game be close. I just, you know, sometimes I just, like at this point of my quote-unquote wargame life cycle, experience, career, whatever you want to call it, right? At this point, I just can't not try hard to an extent, right? Like, a lot of things are just muscle memory for me at this point, right? The way I command my tanks, right? I tell them to move how and where and, you know, in what direction, all that. That's just kind of natural to me at this point. So, I just can't turn it off, right? Of course, you know, choosing to, you know, start with the exact same... Okay, that's bad. Choosing to... That was complete... I really wish now I had the smoke launchers from Warno. You know, choosing to play a bad deck or something, or do a wacky opener, that's one thing, right? That's easy to do. But just intentionally attack moving into a position with tanks where now there's like 5 squads with Erics or something in there. I just don't do that unless I just wanna, you know, intentionally suicide my tank, and it's just not something I typically do. Just suicide units for no good reason. Come on, crit with the Phoenix. Oh, I thought because the icon disappeared that I critted it, but it was just because my Tomcat died and I have no air detection anymore. Ah, crushed dreams. Crushed dreams. Like, there's no push happening here at all. What do you expect me to do now, Maybe I can spot the pattern here. Soonly flying back to its base. It's a healer. I just has to fucking shin up in his base. It just one-shot my fighting falcon. You don't see that every day. Alright, well... Given that I already started recording this match and we're like 8 minutes in, I'm not gonna like stop now until it's over. I'm just gonna see this through. I'm just gonna try to accelerate the process, if that's what you wanna call it. Like... Maybe I should buy some base event in case they're actually cheesing something around the flank. Let's just get an on-toss as well. You should be dead, right? You flew into Delta Force with SMGs. You're dead.
Brace yourself, we're flying in.
Riveting gameplay. Just probably loads of Merkavas and shit sitting here. Who knows what's sitting in Alpha. And I don't think we have a situation with desync happening either. That can sometimes be the case with matches like this, but given that he's pretty much clearly reacting to stuff that is also happening on my screen, everything seems to be perfectly fine. It's just that That player just isn't very experienced in 1v1s. Either that or just... I'm not trying to insult him here. Doesn't learn from them. Or doesn't want to learn.
Enemy contact.
That is
Nothing we can't handle.
probably the CV over here. Actually, no, let's just get a chap instead.
Enemy contact. Nothing we can't handle.
Not very accurate. What? Oh, you said. Okay.
Enemy contact.
Let's just keep firing in there with you. You can just sit there. Let's get some ground-based meat shields as well.
Contact. Nothing we can't handle.
Yeah, that's unfortunate part. Sometimes.
Enemy contact. Nothing we can't.
I mean, I could just surrender. This is even a Smurf I'm playing on, right?
Move out, soldiers.
But I'm like, what? It's not. It's not right either.
Enemy contact. Nothing we can't handle.
Oh, more stuff.
What can the infantry do for you, sir?
Yeah, maybe I should get some additional. Get some ontos in the shizzle here.
At the ready, sir.
I don't know why I said that. I'm sorry.
Who do you want us to transport?
Yeah, let's see, Chaparral. Just one shot. Either that or you didn't get repaired. But there was a Yasura sitting right next to you, like a CH-53, right?
Need some extra
Fucking
firepower?
chap. Is it more like a Chad Errol? Am I right?
Spit it out. Why does it always
Can they
have to
even
be
shoot
me?
from that range? Is it even enough?
Just spit it out.
Ooh, I fear a bomber coming in after the Siphon spots us.
Has an enemy chopper been spotted?
That could be a CV. You don't even have an NG bomber in this deck, I just realized.
Just spit it out.
Oh my god, they got forced to move because of the fire created by the grenade launchers. How stupid is that? I mean, I don't know about stupid, but you're still alive?
Just give us some coordinates, sir.
Let's keep firing in there with you as well, I guess.
Adjusting on target. Just spit it out.
Another Abramski. I am slightly worried about what might be happening. I should get a Cobra for that side.
Waiting for your orders.
You have dealt some damage.
Are you talking to me? We're sweeping this area.
See we in here indeed.
Ready to pound them.
Got a Cobra here. Maybe we can spot it. Who knows what they have in terms of AA there. Actually, no, we know. At least 2 Hobbits. Right, okay, CVs was unloaded here. Who knows where it's moving.
Missile and firing.
In this bush or there.
Just give us some coordinates, sir.
Still knows like somewhere in the here, I'm pretty sure. They also lead to 5 HP squad. Could have been, I suppose, Mesayat. That's how they're pronounced. The grenade launcher squads, I think they're 5 men. But we also know for a fact that our opponent did start with an infantry CV.
Need some extra eyes, sir?
See if we can actually maybe even get up here instead.
New observation post there.
Once again, riveting. We could try to get a prowler and just snipe their 2 hobbits and hope that's the only A they have, and then go in with the Cobra. Sure, let's give that a try. I don't want to sit here forever. Excuse me? Did I not just... When did I close my air comm? I didn't even realize I did. Here for a second I thought I got scammed out of a plane. What, that's a bomber?
Roger. Changing position.
That's a, oh, this is a lobby. That actually hurts. I mean, that's my fault for just being so close to the air spawn. That this would... I only killed one M1, two M109s. Okay, sure. We should set up a hawk over here. Yeah, let's do that. There's still one. Oh my god. Hobbit and two, I don't know, dragons maybe? Firing.
Has an enemy chopper been spotted?
Dude, that'd be hilarious if the dog just intercepts a plane like that. Of course, for that it has to hit first, so, you know.
Ready, sir.
Alright, let's see what you can spot here. Are you spotted? No.
Who do you want us to transfer?
And yeah, we're taking +2 and our opponent has made no effort to really push, other than push into their own second spawn, but
Formed and ready.
I'm not sure if that really counts. Oh, what do we have here? And even a directed shot, that's gonna make things easier. Again, we have no AG bombers, so we could do the gun run, but there's plenty of AA there, so no real point in doing that. That just landed nice on us. M19 is aiming. Yeah, that's a 30-second aim time, so of course not nice. But it does have a salvo length of 10, so it doesn't have to aim very often. Sure, the reload time between shots isn't particularly low either. It's like, I think it might even be 10 seconds. Ooh, nice shot. But
You'd be blind without us.
of course, better than having to aim for 30 seconds after 4 shots every time or something. So for sustained fire, there we go. The M19's around is just pretty decent. Especially on a map, even though the map is big, which doesn't really favor them, has a lot of areas where this is very good. Like this forest, this forest. They're all obvious forests that aren't particularly big that the M109s can easily cover. Whoopsie doo. Goodbye. That the M109s can easily cover. Get it. Oh well. And as a result, it's pretty easy to make something out of them. Oh, that's not good. You know what? That screams for an Ontas. I said Rammit is just gonna one-shot our chap. Not our hogs, because
Sure it's safe.
that's the amount of sight. We just got a spotted still. Ooh.
Why does it always have to be me?
Ooh, that's a couple of planes. Hog is too far away. Oh, it's not an attack move, I think. Maybe it is. What? Oh no, oh no, it was on target. I thought the bombs dropped here and I was confused.
I need that tail rotor check.
Go on, move that way. Against infantry, napalm really isn't that great. Or like,
On your
let's
feet. Let's move.
in for situations like this, it's not really good for trying to stop infantry. It's good for denying areas. It's good for blocking something.
Scatter formation.
Not particularly useful for these situations.
At the ready, sir.
And I have to say, some napalm planes are gravely underrated. And with some, I mainly memed American Phantom. Really underrated plane. Most other napalm planes really aren't that great, it has to be said. The Finnish one wouldn't be that bad if they fixed the bombs. I genuinely don't remember if it got fixed. I'm very certain that it got reported. Together with plenty of other inconsistencies and bugs. Back during the South Africa DLC.
Sky is ours.
And I genuinely don't remember if it got fixed. There were plenty of.
I'm
I
all
got
ears.
it. 17, yeah, 1750 is your range. No, stay in cover actually. Otherwise, you're just gonna get murdered with only one front armor.
Sir, yes, sir.
Hold up, turn off your weapons. Let the rifleman kill it. You fine. I don't want all of them to be reloading while the Merkavas move up. Oh, that's I didn't even realize I sent my prowler out. Yes, I was expecting this to be like another napalm plane or something going for my Abramses, which is why I told them to move. Barak. Oh no. Alright, that's GG. Oh, it was a second rank game. Well, I'll see you in a second for the next game. Alright, we gotta face a new game against 13. Oh god. Oh no, this I didn't want to play on this map. Привет. Well. Hmm. I think we want to see if we can go run in the town. We have the tools in the form of Navy SEALs. The question is, do we have the tools to also defend the town against the open? Because I'm not sure if we do have those tools. But then again, it might be nice because I think in this area, if we can manage to just force a fight around the Delta area, we can get the plane train going. Might not be too bad. Let's see if we can do this with Navy SEALs, huh? Get like a triple chap going. Let's see if we can land with Delta Force here. Again, just slow them down. Slow all the units down. No ATGMs. Now I wish I had led Razzmann, okay? Even if it's in helicopters. Um... I have no idea what Turtik is gonna play. No clue whatsoever. Could be just a bum rush on into Alpha, which I don't think would be good. Should we get like another two of these guys to potentially fight an Alpha as well? The problem is, if there's KTs or BT90s there, they're just defenseless against this. And the town here isn't deep enough to properly do something against it, so I don't think that's the right way to go. I think what we should do is get some Ontos. Yes. Yes. Probably CSs are probably better, but Ontos are just fun, man. If they can work. If I did it. Right, let's get some Abramses, some Riflemen, and some Assault Engineers behind. Let's get like a triple stack, just because we're fancy today. Get like an ACAF. We could get some Rangers. I guess I do have AT, so it's I guess there's that. Rangers with this behind, and for 25 points, just an Ontos. Sure. I have no idea what I'm doing. I just hope I don't get like an early 2-point push on either side. I think that would be tough to recover from. And not knowing what deck I'm playing against is of course hard, like crucial. Then again, let's be real. Given how little options I have in this deck for all the threats, it's not like my opener would look crazy different, right? Now I could try opening with the Cobra and like a plane heavy start with like an A10. It does sound tempting though. I gotta say. It does sound very tempting. But I think the Cobra just doesn't have the optics or stealth to like potentially survive an enemy ASF or something, which means I have to invest in an ASF. Hope their plane doesn't kill my Cobra first if they have one. Yada yada yada, and I don't think I can afford to do that, alright? Whatever. Let's lose this. Fun, alright. Or not alright? There we go.
Checklist completed. Ready to go.
Infantry CV on their side, on his side.
All ears.
And Antas there. Shift move back.
Moving out.
Chaps, one here. one there, and I guess one there for now. On you gone. I'll be just unload here and you just move there. M35s, you unload early. I actually want to save you. After unloading, if you survive that, go back to base. Could be good, good damage sponge. Yeah, trying to find out where AA is, stuff like that. It does cost 25 points. Okay, well that's not good. Okay, well that's not good. Let's get 2 of these trap rails immediately down there because that's honestly faster than buying than new ones arrive. Get some Abramses. I mean, I kind of slowed them down, I guess. Because I think the helicopter stopped to kill me. Oh, I didn't hit with the Ontas. Oh my god, so many helos. Why? Those are more Skyas. Those carry more Skyas. Almost certainly. Get some solid engineers for the forest. While they grew out in the open, not anymore. I don't want to switch buildings because then one of the healers might be able to get line of sight on me. Gotta make sure that I don't. It might just be like a shock kind of push here, while in the long run he's trying to push alpha, so I don't want to reroute all my stuff over. Yep, those are more Skyas. Just for safety reasons. Actually put you into deeper forest. Because obviously these get outranged by rocket pods. Also my rangers won. Nice. You know what? Let's be ballsy. Just spam chaps everywhere. And you don't have the best anti-helicopter range. Those are BTR 90s, I think. I mean, I might be. No, I'm playing against unspec. Otherwise, the Morskayas would be upfitted. Be careful. Those are VDV? Yeah. The 60 PBs, actually. What an interesting choice. From 80 gem squads, maybe? Get you a bit further away from this forest. Unload? Yep, Factorias. Alright. It's BTR 90. Actually keep one Abrams there. I'm gonna split them up a bit. But it has to be done. Need some recon, that's for sure. That BTR 90s? Yeah. And your stoner off, we don't really need it. Oh, it's just Beer Demon 3 actually. Not really that much of a difference. If we can save you. Careful. So we know there's VDV as well, so it could be with some of the forest. It's a 2-point CV. Don't like to see that at all. I don't know what you just got hit by. Oh, the TADB. Yeah, okay, that makes a lot of sense.
What can the infantry do for you, sir?
Get a CV as well.
What can the infantry do for you, sir?
Are these
Got something for me?
Spetsnaz are gonna start to run out of ammo soon.
Starting to get danger. Okay, we'll get there as fast as we can.
I know I'm getting attacked down here. Well, I guess maybe not. They do need 3 shots against my Abrams, don't they? Maybe now they're out because running away. Sacrifice an Abrams, that's not good, but... Oh well. I thought I used up more ammo already because they only carry 6 as well.
At the ready, sir.
Maybe there was also TADB here. Well, he moved it up.
I'll set up a new
Wasn't really paying attention. The 2 of you in here.
air defense.
And there's of course also the BTR 90.
Go ahead, over. We're sweeping this area. At your orders, sir.
Okay, they're out of ammo. There's a TADB.
Platoon is formed and ready.
20 RPM, even 13 AP is quite dangerous to a tank.
Trouble.
There are the Abramses. Sorry, not the Spetsnaz crew.
Trouble.
Yeah, that's. I was kind of worried about these. Victoria. Come on, just get the kill already.
New orders, sir.
On those Guru, get the line of sight, please.
I'll be there.
Get back, get back, get back. Yep, that's why. I hope Frank of Teresa, please get into cover in time.
You spotted something? Platoon is formed and ready.
So we get these Abramses up. We can start focusing on this area now, I think.
They spotted us.
We did manage to save you, that's good.
They spotted us. Waiting for your orders, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, that's... I was really hoping I'd kill all of those.
Be blind without us.
Lucky there.
Orders, sir.
Retreat, you're panicked.
They spotted
You
us.
killed something. Nice, very, very good. Need a recon here.
Spotted us.
Ooh, those are T-72 A's. You're dead. You're dead. Save Navy SEALs, I'm afraid.
Aye, sir.
One of those actually died. It's sad.
What can the infantry do?
I'm not gonna be able to hold this town for long.
Where do you want it delivered?
Get some stuff to fill this town. I was hoping that maybe I could... That at this range maybe I wouldn't be spotted. You can save you while the riflemen just hold the line.
Target to fly by. And then?
I'm unsure if those VDV are still alive, which is why I'm too scared to move up with the Abrams.
They spotted us.
I think you should be able to get some line of sight here into the side there. Yeah, it's actually I don't think I can hold this as well for long. They waited up, I think.
Ammo, fuel, spare parts, anything you want.
K29. That's why we got the chaps here.
About to put our lives at risk.
Speaking of K29s,
Waiting for your orders, sir.
let's get 2 more for some crossfire. Or 1 more, I suppose.
Go ahead, over. The only good enemy is a dead enemy.
You actually managed to get out alive? Holy.
Digging in.
RT. Man, so many high armor vehicles. It's just horrible, horrible matchup. He's investing into this part.
Just spit it out.
Gotta be careful about those T-72 Ace. Oh, really? It's some bad timing. Didn't think something would be able to sneak through.
Go ahead, over.
It's just a CS. Pop captured, of course. Hold on. I want to kill my enemy on fob here.
My staff and myself are ready, sir. Checklist completed, ready to go.
It's a Tor. Get you a bit back before it gets spotted by this
Bring it on.
ERDM.
Checklist completed, ready to go.
Oh my god, you actually survived. Please kill it with the grenade launcher.
At your service, sir. Awaiting new orders, sir.
You survived that?
Go ahead, over. Yes, sir.
Okay, I think I killed it. Let's land. Let's see what we can do on this part of the map. Maybe we can push on. Just gotta be careful that we don't overextend.
Start the
I would like to build up an Air Force, but we know there's a Tor, so that's dangerous.
just waiting for a
It's
target to fly by.
dangerous, dangerous.
Why do I have the feeling that you're about to put our lives at risk?
Let's actually turn off the RMG as well.
Aye, sir.
You in there and you in this building.
Meet customers for a taxi run.
Get you good back. And have you there. He's in the bush.
Only good enemy is a dead enemy.
Options. Yep, turn that back on.
What are your orders, sir?
You know what? First things first, let's just get a CV. Now we're in the position that I want to be. Fight for the center area. I still want to keep some stuff here.
What is it you want this
With one of the M90s over. Bam! See, shit like that isn't useless, man. Let's get another Navy SEAL squad. Further deny this town and some riflemen.
Just spit it out.
I'm not playing against 8. No, we have VDV-90. I'm not playing against a 90 stack. It's just Soviets unspec we're playing against. Okay. It's actually, okay, none of our stuff is really expensive. We don't have super heavy, so we can honestly play in the open fairly safely without having to fear much, because what are we gonna lose? Like a 65-point tank to a 27M? Boohoo, right? Sure, the 27M is gonna be annoying as shit, and killing it is gonna be difficult to say the least. Okay, we can save you actually. But
If the enemy is in range, so are we.
actually, I don't think I'm gonna. See if you can get in here, but that's, I think, all I'm gonna try. Keep you in there. Deontos over here. Chaparral.
Been spotted.
Resupply you. Move up with the Cobra. Let's get another
Firing position.
chap, speaking of these guys.
Waiting
Move
for
you up
your
because you're running out low on fuel. Could start getting some BTRTs as well. Sorry, M109s.
orders. Got something for me?
Place you in here. You're running out of fog ammo, man. Alright, let's get an M109 so we can start shelling this. And like this as well.
What are your orders, sir?
I just wanted to be able to shoot down the road here.
What's up, sir? Go ahead, over.
It's just some water. That's what I wanna. That's where I wanna see.
Customers for a
Sit.
taxi run.
Sorry. A lot of helicopters. That's for sure. get you off the road so you're not like right next to reinforcements and block them. Then you can just keep shelling this. In this case, I don't think I want directed shot. So just keep shelling this. Let's get another one.
You spotted something?
That's unfortunate.
Changing position. Start
Come on, get into this building.
checklist completed. Ready to go.
I think we need you over here, actually. It's a Buratino.
Yes, sir. Loud and clear. Out.
And it's a lot of helicopters.
Waiting for your orders, sir.
Sure. We have seen a Tor here, but that's it. I mean, Scratch it, sure. That as well.
It spotted us. What are your orders, sir? Okay, we'll get there.
You can just unload here. Let's try another run.
Who do you want us to transport?
We're not getting denied by an enemy plane or anything like that.
Waiting for your orders, sir.
Nice.
Checklist completed. Ready to go. What can the infantry do for you, sir?
Didn't even lose my plane. Oh, right, it's shooting at the Cobra. I thought it's shooting at my evacuating plane here.
Sir, yes, sir.
But maybe if there's only the Factorias in there, because we did see those
Just wait for a target to fly by. And then,
PTR-60 PVs, then that's good. Oh, please get into the building here.
spotted something? Just give us
We need a hotkey. There one.
trouble.
You get away from that. You're spotted, it's bad.
Orders, sir. Need a ride?
You missed.
We're engaged.
You missed. Oh, you got stunned. Oh, you're reloading. You missed. Oh my god. Should we try to get an A10 next? Get you back, you need to be repaired.
Starting to get dangerous here.
I'd really like to get an A10 next.
Trouble. Sky is ours.
It's a lot of helos.
Anything for us, sir?
You have no fuel. Screw it.
Ready to pound.
T80 UK. We have cluster planes in our deck, so that's good. I think we need to go for the BMP-2.
Talking to me.
We lost T-72As because they're an actual threat to our Abramses.
What's up, sir?
Navy SEALs shooting at it. We might have been able to snipe the T-80 UK, but given that it's further moving in, I don't think we'd be able to.
Target in sight. Adjusting aim.
We need to turn.
On my way to coordinates.
There's the Tor. Oh, that's a side shot? No, it's not. It even missed. We only killed one plane, really. Sorry, one target.
Where do you need us, sir?
Wasn't really the best A10.
Transportation corps ready for
We
you.
lost one to BMPT there, or T-72. You're getting fuel leaked by the... Let's get you for some Carl Gustavs.
Anything for us, sir?
You're forcing the tank to move with our M109s at least. I guess that's something. You go,
All ears.
Itos. You go,
At the ready,
Panicked.
sir.
You can move. More Abramses. Oh, you have to reload though. That's a T-80 UK.
Need some extra firepower? What are your orders, sir?
More Riflemen, please, as well. What this is now. Oh, there's gonna be Factoria's in there now. Let's move. There's still the Spets and Screw that they're spotting the Abrams, which means the Factoria's might also get some line of sight in there. Those should carry only basic Motor Strike here at least.
On my way to coordinates. Out.
Let's get some for this down as well.
Just spit it out.
Oh, those are Spets and Screw. It's dangerous.
What are your orders, sir?
But if double MGs and they're stunned and panicked, I'll go kill this.
Troopers. Engaging target. I need that tail rotor check.
No! That's outrageous. It's unfair.
What are your orders, sir?
Oh, I'm dead. Yep, because I was damaged. He wasn't. But he's panicked, and one of my Abrams is not. Okay, get a Prowler next, so we can run A10 and Fighting Falcon together. Okay, I killed it. Get you out of there. The front line.
Sure it's safe then?
Cluster this.
Heading to given grid reference. Someone need a guardian angel?
Oh my god, where is the Tor?
Artillery adds dignity to what would otherwise be an ugly.
I'm getting side shot here. I was really hoping that I'd be able to get a shot off with the tight turn radius of the A10. Oh, that is really frustrating. That is really frustrating. Because the Prowler obviously spots, right?
What are your orders, sir? Scouts ready, sir.
Oh, that's... I'm on 1 HP. Please 1.5 HP. I think I was on 1. I don't want 1.5 or it didn't hit. Either is happy with me. Or fine with me. You're up all out of ammo, huh? Can't really afford to get a supply truck for you right now.
Are you talking to me?
Well, this constant break of line of sight is at least gonna waste all those
Yes, sir.
Factoria shots.
Yes, sir. Changing position. Start the end. Spotted something?
Also, these crews seem to be still alive, given that
Who do you
my
want?
infantry is spotted. Need more supply.
You spotted something?
Oh, that's a dead
A guardian angel?
Tor. That was a very aggressively placed Tor, gotta say. Go for these PTRTs with the clusters.
Someone called for a gas?
Oh, you're dead. I always underestimate these. Still have chaparrals here.
Missile in firing position, sir.
Okay, I shouldn't have right-clicked.
Sky is ours.
Supplies. No supplies. Get to take some of these maybe, so we have something against IFVs. We got hit by 7 HE. I guess Tor somewhere else. Or newly spawned Tor. That's a horrible.
Are you talking to me?
Not looking good. You still have ammo. I guess keep firing in on those Urals.
Fire!
And this fire support is killing me. Literally.
Air defense ready. At your orders, sir. Air defense ready. Speed up, driver. We're in a hurry.
The basic chaparral, come on, 56%. Okay, one hit.
Has an enemy chopper been spotted?
You're a one-hit wonder. Please, a two-hit wonder. You're not. But I have another chaparral.
Gear, folks. We're moving again.
Oh, thank God.
Good scout is one you don't see.
Okay, that's Best Screw is doomed for our Abrams.
Someone called for a gas? Platoon is formed and ready. Ammo?
But you're gonna run out of fuel before you get to the farm, huh?
It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle.
Maybe assault engineers can help. You're not getting repaired, huh? Get at least on the road so you can shoot at those crashheads.
It always comes down to the
BTRTs,
infantryman
man.
and his rifle.
It's like the worst thing.
In range, so are we.
Why do you not have line of sight? Is it because of the fire? Probably, yeah. At least get back so you can get repaired, please.
If the enemy is in range, so are we.
You come on, you have line of sight. Shoot already.
Wilco, out.
Come on. Can you please start repairing this? Apparently you cannot. M48s are arriving.
What can the
But
infantry
God, I can't fill the town with a good AT to stop these. Because he could just drive in the town with BTRTs. Oh no, he's just driving fast to the side to kill my... Those are actual tanks! I can't deal with tanks, man! What am I supposed to do against tanks? And please, why is my Abrams not getting repaired? It has been in combat for like 15 minutes, man.
got something for me?
Not my champ.
Transportation corps ready for your orders, sir.
And it's just bullying. I take everything back. I don't want to grind it mid. God, not even at point blank range. They can actually... Are they actually gonna lose, huh? Or maybe not. I lost the Abrams here. Oh, that's horrible.
The captain and his crew welcome you.
This is horrible. Crazy wargame match.
Talking to me?
Crazy wargame match. Okay, well the M19's are ready again, but oh man, I just can't. BTRTs and BMPTs, they're just too much for me, man.
Air defense.
They're just too much for me.
On my way to coordinates. Out.
It's just... Did I say it already? Did I mention already that they're too much for me? Can I just... I don't think I can just... rip my Prowler. I shouldn't have kept circling with it.
Why do I
Not
have
my
a feeling that you're about to
supplies.
put our lives at
You
risk?
just stun your own... No, I don't even know.
Why do I have the feeling that you're about to put our lives at risk?
Yeah, I lost my Prowler as well.
You wouldn't leave us idle for long.
And you're not spotted anymore for some reason.
Be customers for a taxi route.
This is shooting at the V150? No. Just sighted my Abrams with the Factoria. It's great. Maybe I can somehow countercap India, but like, ugh. I don't really see it happening, honestly. Send two of you in there. Maybe you can like drop there before, because at this point he realized that I'm gonna try something in Delta India. Whether it works or not is a different thing. But with heli-borne infantry, maybe I can at least get a foothold in the town before his reinforcements arrive. You're just dead anyway, so there's no point in trying to save you. Just stop moving because of the fire, please. Yeah, you're dead. Okay. Get some stuff in here. I honestly don't expect to be able to hold this either, but I might as well try. I also have no seed left, right? Did I lose both? No, okay, I still have it left. I only lost one of the A10s. And one of the seed, of course.
You've got something for me?
You're supposed to resupply them.
Orders, sir.
I think that's what I need. Oh, he Buratino hit. That's not very nice. Regroup you. So you share your ammo.
Give him some iron.
Just have the A10 circle for like... It's a threat to stop him from pushing up.
At the ready, sir.
Gotta be careful with those Abramses because VDV-90 will just murder me.
Brace yourself, we're flying in. Checklist completed, ready to go.
Oh, that's a chat. That was unexpected.
Transportation corps ready for your orders, sir.
Did you seriously get stunned by? Oh no, of course you got stunned by the bit here. Jokes on you, I have 2 of those.
Need someone to infiltrate enemy lines.
Come on. And now get back in there.
Air defense ready.
He killed it. Did it genuinely lose? Oh, maybe it was a side shot by the Kokon, admittedly. Right, so maybe that thing somehow got line of sight. Oh god, I missed. So did he. Rocket pods, not in range.
Missile in firing position, sir.
No, he missed again.
As
I
an
am
enemy
reloading.
spotted.
Break line of sight. I broke line of sight. There's Osas, that's not good.
I'm not at liberty
Oh, you're still reloading, of course.
assignment, sir.
I don't know why I thought you'd be done already. It's like literally 20 seconds.
Spotted.
Now you panicked. Oh, that's great. Doesn't just basic Osas. Can just kill those.
Sir, yes, sir.
You're out of fuel.
It always comes down to the infantryman and his right.
Aim 9, yes.
No way to coordinates. Out.
Evac. I lost. I mean, not much to win there in that fight against the Yak, honestly. Please get into law range of all 4 of my laws. 2 of them hit at 25%. I'm lucky as fuck, but I'm still gonna lose probably. No copper, not a good idea. While there's base OSAs, they're just gonna one-shot me at 2.8 kilometers range. Those are VDV. Get you out of there. More Abramses. Unload. Before the OSA is in range.
If the enemy is in range, so are we.
Okay.
Just spit it out.
Stop with you. Move in with
The enemy is
Takom.
in range,
I
so
said
are we.
stop. What about stop do you not recognize? Oh
Transportation
man.
corps ready for your orders, sir.
Get the A10 out. Move you up again.
We'll do it our way.
Get the Ontas up. Most important unit. Oh no, it's a new hind. It's not good. Chaparral. Still panic. It's just bullying. A10, please kill it with a single gun run. Oh my god. I really want the pocket smoke a la Warno. 50%? You're only shaken? You miss. 53? You miss. 54? You hit? A10? That's not a side shot, that's a side shot. You got stunned, you died. That's not good. CV, it's gonna die. Razzmann. Didn't do much for the ADBs.
Why does it always have
More Heinz, more K29. I can't do anything. Okay, it's GG. I still believe in the Japs, okay? I still believe in them. But my god. Would I have liked to have some unspec? Would I love to have some 84s or a Longbow or an HA or M113A3s or, you know, light rifleman or A8. It's like a pivots. Oh, what would I have given for pivots, dude? Or Nighthawk. Oh. God, this was horrible. It was horrible. What? Assault engineers killed BRDM 3. That's pretty funny. They all like in forest fights they do murder because range scaling helps them hit a lot more. Of course, in a double stack or something, they're just actually dangerous as frick. Very happy with the ITVs, honestly. I mean, that's 40 points killing. How much does a kid? Cat does cost like 40 points, right? Oh well. We eventually collapsed in mid. I think had I been able to hold the town, would have done. I shouldn't have invested in those M109s. I think if instead of the M109s, I'd invested into more A1 Abramses or something like that, or more into planes, I might have been able to hold mid because once I got through in mid, that's when all the additional losses came in. I think up until that point, the KD was all right. But once it's very often how it happens, right? Once you break through, then you just keep on getting kills, and then you start winning more and more, and that's how the KD ends up so badly, right? It's typically not a continuous linear progression where the KD gets worse and worse. It's just at one point, and suddenly, bam, you lose like half of your units over like a couple of minutes. Yeah, I definitely did some bad decisions. That's for sure. I think we were in a position to, if not win, at least have it drawed a lot more, and either get a draw or just a much closer loss. Anyway, hope you still enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. Well, if you even watched until now, which I should do next. I'm probably gonna do Red 4. I don't know if I'll do some of the nations in 80s. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll do coalitions first and nations later, or nations first and coalitions later. We'll see. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll hopefully see you next time. Bye bye.